Okay, so I'm back with another week of anime, manga, and possibly some video game news, but all that good stuff that happened throughout the week. Of course, I try to look semi professional. I haven't worn this shirt, one of my favorite anime shirts, my free shirts, in a long time. And, like I said in the first video, I'm gonna try to do this 2 to 3 times a week, but probably I might do it 2 times a week. So this will be the end of the week being Sunday, but I looked, there wasn't much news that came out that was intriguing to me and really stood out to me that came out today. But like how I did in the beginning of the week, where I did it on Tuesday and I did anything from Monday and stuff from Tuesday. And this video is going to be catching up from any news from Wednesday all the way up to today, if there was any, again, like I said, any interesting news. So we're gonna start off first with Bandai Namco. This happened on Wednesday, July the 13th. And remember, I get all of my information from Anime News Network. If you guys have any anime news, manga news, video game news that's outside of Anime News Network, like on social media like Twitter or Instagram, anywhere, do tell me in the comments and I'll go check it out myself and address it in the next video. So again, twice a week. So this is with Bandai Namco, and this one is a lot of, like, after, I would say, after that whole One Piece and period and somebody hacked into the system. Now Bandai is another one. So they're saying Bandai Namco acknowledges possible data leak after hack. It's like these people in Japan, these studios, these companies are getting hacked left and right. I don't know who they are, who's trying to get whatever information, but the article is saying that there is a possible leak of customer data in Asia outside of Japan. And Bandai Namco Holdings revealed that an unspecified party hacked the company on July 3rd. So it actually happened way earlier in this month. How come they're not addressing it? Gaining unauthorized access to internal systems to multiple groups in Asia outside of Japan. The company acknowledged that it's possible that the customer's information related to toy and hobby businesses in that region may have been leaked. An information security firm reported that the party is the ransomware group ALPHV. If any of you know of that group, please do tell me, what are they? What do they do? Well, obviously they hacked, but what's the whole purpose of that group? Bandai Namco is investigating the attack. The company added that the hack would not have a significant impact on business. If it didn't, it wouldn't have made much headlines. And this is like customers' information, so that is pretty serious. It's like, you have my information and they can possibly find out where I live, what I buy from Namco, from Bandai and everything. So that's actually pretty serious. I wouldn't feel kind of safe right now hearing that it's attacking customer information, meaning millions of people that does transaction with Bandai, their information is now open up to this group, and whatever this group is known for other than hacking, I don't know if they take stuff out of people's accounts or anything. That's actually a very serious situation. So I wouldn't go to say that it won't have a significant impact. Anybody whose information has been hacked should be kind of worried. I wouldn't say go losing your marbles, but keep a side eye, keep a lookout for anything that's happening right now. And I'm surprised they took so long, like 10 days, nearly 2 weeks later, to make headlines or anything. I guess they wanted to keep hush hush and not cause any panic against the public, but still it's pretty important. It's customer information. My business is now in the hands of some unknown person, unknown group's hands. Okay. So, yeah, Bandai, you need to go and fix that. So moving on to the next, and also I didn't mention, but I'm going to do, like, each day that I compose the videos, I'm going to do like 2 major articles that I found interesting, because I can't do every single news thing that comes out for the day. So I'm gonna choose at least 1 or 2 that really stood out to me and then tell it in the video. I forgot to add that in the beginning. So this one, One Piece. Oh, Oda. Oda is now about to come back and do the final saga. Final saga after 25 years. Come next year, it'll be like 26. But after 25 years, One Piece is about to end, and we don't know how much more longer. Probably in the next 3-4 years, I'm gonna say One Piece will end, because it is a saga. So sagas are definitely way longer than arcs. So it might end in the next 3-4 years. I need to catch up. I'm like in 200 and something chapters. I'll be fine. Don't come after me. So this article, One Piece Detective Conan creators will sit down for landmark joint interview. This sounds really interesting. So it says Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump publishes first part on July 25th. Shogakukan's Weekly Shonen Sunday publishes the second part on July 27th. So between next week, July 25th, I believe that this week is the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So between Monday and Wednesday of next week, you're going to see the joint interview in these magazines. So the article is saying manga legends Ichiro Oda of One Piece and Gosho Aoyama of Detective Conan have sat down together for a landmark joint interview. Despite drawing for rival publications, the interview will be published in 2 installments across their respective magazines. Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump magazine will publish the first part on July 25th, while Shogakukan's Weekly Shonen Sunday will publish the second part on July 27th. I believe Shonen Sunday publishes once a month. Is a monthly magazine, I believe. It's weekly, my bad. I thought it stayed right there, but I guess they publish on a Sunday, while Weekly Shonen Jump publishes on a Monday, unless they publish on a Sunday too. Correct me on that. They publish on a Wednesday, but their magazine is called Sunday. Okay. The One Piece franchise official YouTube channel posted a teaser video for the interview on Tuesday under the title Shinjitsu wa Itsumo Hitosunaga Tsunagi no Daihiho, or the truth is always one treasure. Ooh, that hit. Ooh, one treasure. A reference to both the treasure in One Piece and Conan's iconic catchphrase. Oh, okay. I guess the true part is Conan and one treasure is One Piece. And they show the trailer right here. You can watch it. It's on YouTube if you go on One Piece's official YouTube channel. And they both have inspired popular and still ongoing television anime adaptations. Last November, Oda indicated his respect for Aoyama when he commented, "I never met him, but he feels like a comrade in arms. I know how tough getting to 100 volumes is, Aoyama-san. Congrats on 100 volumes of Conan." So Conan just caught up to 100 volumes and One Piece is at 100. So I think One Piece is about to hit 101 soon, or 102. Please correct me on that, guys. If One Piece is about to drop their 101 volume or 102 volume. But that's really interesting. 2 legends, like big house names, coming together for the first time ever, despite the companies that they work for is, different. So that's actually pretty dope. I actually want to see that interview. If somebody can translate that so I can watch it possibly online, or somebody translate it from both magazines, Weekly Shonen Jump and Weekly Sunday Jump. I would love to see that. Okay, so this one, I remember which video I was doing. I was doing a reaction video, or was it I posted something on Twitter, and I had one of my mutual followers telling me about this classic anime is now getting a new anime adaptation in 2022. I believe this series came out in the 1980s. And if you guys know what I'm talking about Urusei Yatsura. So the article is stating new Urusei Yatsura anime unveils more cast. The first season's half year run without breaks. So I'm guessing they're doing like say something like a 24-25 episode anime, and it's going to do the first core. I believe the anime is broadcasting, premiering this fall, October, and then after this they probably take a break, and then the second half probably won't appear till, I don't know, summer or next year fall. But let's read the article. So the official website for the new television anime of Rumiko Takahashi's Urusei Yatsura manga announced on Thursday that the first season will run for half a year, or quarters of a year without breaks. The website also revealed that Kana Hanazawa will play Ran, Loom's childhood friend who comes from space and transfers to Tomobiki High. So yeah, just like I was saying that without breaks, that means even if there's holidays or some special event that's happening on Japanese television, it's still going to show on air. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So you don't have to do no recap episodes or miss out or have to wait an extra week to watch the episode. Okay, and they say Hiroshi Kamiya will voice Ataru Moroboshi, and Sumire Yusaka will voice Loom. Okay, so the main characters. So they're just telling the characters and the cast and who is Maya Yoshida as Shinobu Miyake. And of course, I know Mamoru Miyano. He's going to be in this series as well. He's playing as Shutaru Mendo. So the anime, of course, is coming out this October. The anime will premiere in October. The anime will adapt selected stories from the manga and run for 4 quarters. Oh, wow! Or a full year, although not consecutively. The anime will air in the Noitamina, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, programming block on Fuji TV and other channels to mark the 100th anniversary of the manga's publisher, Shogakukan. Whoa, 100 years already? What? 100 years? Shogakukan, what the hell? 100 on 1922. This thing came out in 1922. Shoot. Let me find out. Okay. And so they're just telling what the series ran in Shogakukan's weekly Shonen Sunday magazine from 1978 to 1987. Viz Media previously released part of the series in English under the titles Loom and The Return of Loom in the 1990s. So the manga inspired a television anime series that ran from 1981 to 1986 in various anime films and an original video anime or OVA series. So congrats to all Urusei Yatsura fans. It's coming back, and I don't know how much chapters the original manga had run for, but I'm guessing they're gonna pick the most important parts of the series from the manga. I'm guessing the manga was episodic or probably comedic type series, and they had important arcs. The only thing that can come to mind that might be similar to it is like Gintama, so they had like comedic episodic chapters, and then they had like arcs or probably even sagas or something like that. So I'm guessing that's what they're going to do with this new anime adaptation versus the old one, which, if I remember correctly, they didn't adapt everything, or they did anime original episodes. So do correct me on that. Now moving on, we have one of the most classic horror mangaka known to date, and I'm talking about our man Junji Ito. Now, he's known for a lot of classical horror manga. The one that comes to mind is Uzumaki. I'm surprised I did not get scared of that, but it was actually a very good story, and they say it was supposed to adapt and show on Toonami, but it's been pushed back since 2019, so I don't know what's happening, but they state here that Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre anime reveals cast and the stories. So on the official Twitter account for Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre, a new anime based on horror manga artist Junji Ito's various stories, revealed the cast members and 5 stories that will be included in the anime on Friday. Ooh. Did it come out already? placed it for me. The site also reveals some stills from the anime. So I'm guessing the anime already came out or something. Which platform is it playing on? The anime will also include Ito's Where the Sandman Lives story. So the anime will debut in 2023 and will include 20 stories from Ito's body of work that will be animated for the first time. The anime will include stories from Tomi, Soichi, and the Hanging Blue volumes, among other volumes. Ito previously revealed that his Ito Junji Masterworks collection manga collection has a new anime project in the works. The manga collection features some of Ito's more famous works and has 11 total volumes published between 2011 to 2013. As stated here, Ito's Uzumaki and Tomi manga have inspired live-action adaptations, and his Gyo manga inspired an original video anime project. Viz Media has published these 3 manga titles, as well as Ito's Fragments of Horror, Frankenstein, Junji Ito Story Collection, and Smash, Junji Ito Story Collection in English. So, congrats. I know sometimes they try to adapt some of his stories, and they didn't really turn out that well. But hopefully this new anime project that's coming out, that's going to be published in 2023 or broadcast in 2023, actually encompasses his story, his style, the way he approaches storytelling, because this guy, he's different. I do actually like his way of storytelling. I mean, it's really creepy, but it was surprisingly enjoyable. And this is coming from someone that doesn't like horror. So hey, hopefully this new adaptation of his work actually goes as well as Uzumaki. Like, what's going on with Uzumaki, man? What is going on? Like, you guys are not telling us it was being pushed. It was supposed to come out in 2019. Then they push in, the pandemic, and it's being pushed again. So let's hope, because there's only 4 episodes. I don't know if they're trying to adapt the entire story of Uzumaki, but let's hope too that they actually are able to finish and show it in 2023 on top of this new work. So this one is actually the most exciting one out of all the news that I saw. This was told, I believe, yesterday or yeah, it was told on Friday. Yu Yu Hakusho fans, give a round of applause for this. I might think this actually may be really good. Okay, Yu Yu Hakusho is created by, the creator of Hunter x Hunter as well. This is actually before Hunter x Hunter. But it states, live action Yu Yu Hakusho series cast Takumi Kitamura for the live action series that's going to debut in next year, December 2023. So they state, Entertainment News magazine Variety reported on Friday that Netflix upcoming live action series based on Yoshihiro Togashi's Yu Yu Hakusho manga has cast actor Takumi Kitamura, who also played in the live action series of Tokyo Revengers, Let Me Eat Your Pancreas. Kitamura, who is also the vocalist, and the guitar, what? He's the vocalist for this? What? Stop it. And he played in I heard Tokyo Revengers live action series was it the movie? It was really good. He will portray the role of Yusuke Urameshi in the series. So it's a series, it's not a movie, it's a series. Okay, cool. I just said the title. Okay, the series will debut in December 2023. It will stream on Netflix simultaneously worldwide. Okay, so I'm gonna be guys keep reminding me like every 2 to 3 months. Reminding me that there's going to be a Yu Yu Hakusho live action series on Netflix, so I can support the series and support Togashi. So I'm guessing, yeah, the manga follows 14-year-old delinquents. Yeah, but I'm actually pretty excited for this because from what I understand, the producer for it did really well when it came, or the director, Kazutaka Sakamoto, really did well when it came to Alice in Borderland, Ride and Die, and the Naked Director. I believe he didn't do. They're not announcing who did Tokyo Revengers, but mm, but I'm actually pretty glad because if anything, this is gonna actually be a really good live action series given who the directors are. And Yu Yu Hakusho is a very popular series from the 1990s to the point where the manga, then the anime, and then it had like OVAs that came out around 2018, 2019, and then the games and everything. So congrats to Yu Yu Hakusho. I know it's in good hands. I know we all kind of skeptical when it comes to live action anything of manga and video games, but once left in the good hands, you get results like, again, Tokyo Revengers. You may even get the Gintama. You get stuff like I'm trying to remember on the top of my head right now, but do tell me some good live action series movies, because not all of them are bad. Most of them are bad, but not all of them, okay? But congrats again to Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't wait till they drop like the first trailer to see how it goes, because I'm actually pretty excited about watching this. All right, so this one, I don't think anybody was expecting this from Nintendo. But it says Nintendo Japan gives same-sex partners same employee benefits as heterosexual married couples. So as they say, same-sex marriage is not really legalized in Japan, but this is a step forward, okay, for same-sex couples in Japan. And the fact that they didn't give them, kind of legal rights as heterosexual is a right step in the forward for Japan. So it states that Den Fami Den Fami Nico Gamer reported on Wednesday that Nintendo Japan updated its corporate social responsibility page to introduce a partnership system addressing the rights of people in same-sex relationships at the company. According to this policy, employees with same-sex partnerships and common law marriages will enjoy the same benefits as those who are legally married. So Nintendo's English website posted a translation as follows: at Nintendo Co. LDT Japan, we want to create a work environment that supports and empowers each and every one of our unique employees. We introduced the partnership system in March 2021 as one initiative based on this philosophy. Although same-sex marriages are not currently recognized under Japanese law, this system ensures employees who are in a domestic partnership with a same-sex partner have the same benefits as employees in an opposite-sex marriage. We have also established that a common law marriage between couples will be observed in the same way as a legal marriage. So hey, moving 21st century, about time. So while same-sex marriage in Japan is currently not legally recognized, in 2015, Tokyo Shibuya Award introduced a partnership system which extended certain legal privileges of married couples to same-sex couples. Since then, a number of cities have adopted similar systems. Private companies are not obliged to participate. So that's understandable, but I'm really glad that Nintendo, which is a huge company in the gaming community and the gaming business, is taking a step forward to recognize that, people of different backgrounds, different diversity, different sexual orientations should have the same rights as different sex couples, as heterosexual couples. They shouldn't be put down or should be disregarded because of who they like or what they identify as or their race or whatever the case is, okay? Everyone should be treated equally. Everyone should be given the same benefits. No one should be excluded because they marked off as such, such, and such. which is total BS, because we live in this world and you would have thought 21st century and people should be up to date with a lot of stuff and should be more accepting. But of course, we do still have systems in place, people in these systems who firmly hold on to such ideological teachings and traditions which are completely outdated, and with the bias and their ways, their views on what people should be instead of accepting for who they are. Okay, so this is a good step forward on Nintendo's part. Round of applause for them. It did take them a while, but everything has to start off small. Start little so it can start building up. Okay, so hopefully we get more news on how the system is run and how people are treated, because they like to say these little stuff and make it sound fancy and all of that stuff, but it's a matter of how people are actually being treated. Because they can say all of this, but again, actions speak louder than words. So we'll be hearing in a couple of months and going forward on how this whole new system is going to be implemented and how the employees are benefiting from it or not. Okay, and now I'm going to end it off with this article, which is Otakon 2022 event hosts My Teen romantic comedy staff, author, and more guests. So the staff of Otakon announced over the past week that the following guests will attend this year's event. Mind you, the event is taking place this July 29th to the 31st. So they say the producer at Orange Studio, Yoshiro Watanabe of Beastars, Godzilla Singular Point, he is currently working on the new Trigun Stampede. I'm so excited. Like I said, I might really do a reaction video to the new Trigun. I saw the original, and I enjoyed it for what it was. But I'm really excited about this new Triguns, and knowing that Watanabe is behind it, he's going to be the producer. It's in good hands, and he's going to be there. And they say the producer, Masazumi Kaito, who produced Soul Eater. Where's Soul Eater? Where's my Soul Eater brotherhood? Okay. My Teen romantic comedy, or Snaifu, he's going to be there. Author Wataru Watari of My Teen romantic comedy and Cordelia Code is also going to be there. He's a guest. Voice actor Chado. Yo, that is such a Chad. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of his name, but yo, that's a Chad name, bro. Hori Taxi Hirono Sora. He portrays the character of Kakeru Tobe in My Teen romantic comedy Snaifu anime. He's going to be a guest. Voice actor Toshio Furukawa is going to be there as well. He's known for playing in roles of One Piece and Dragon Ball. Voice actress Shino Kakinuma, who have roles in Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball, is also going to be there. And director Motonobu Hori of Carole & Tuesday and Super Crooks. I need to watch that anime. Also, the singer Selena Ann will also attend this year's event. She performed the singing voice for Tuesday in the Carole & Tuesday anime series. She's going to be there as well. And Bandai Namco's Filmworks, Hiroyuki Kikukawa of Ruby, Ice Queendom, and Yurei Deco is going to be there. So they stated that the staff of the convention previously announced that the voice actress Maria Issei will attend this year's event. I wish I can go. I wish I could go so I can see her. Okay. And composers Yuki Hayashi of My Hero Academia and Kaoru Wada of Inuyasha will also attend the event as part of the Sunday as the Sun and Stars concert on July 31st. Additionally, game composers Harumi Fujita of Mega Man 3 and Final Fight and Takehiro Izutani, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Bayonetta will also attend this year's event. So, ooh, they got a strong, guest list this year at Otakon. I wish I could go. I really don't remember when these conventions happen. I need to start making a list, man. After Anime Expo, then you got Otakon. I think the next big one is going to be Comic Con over here in New York, and Anime NYC. And man, I really need to go to these conventions. But congrats on having all of these amazing guests coming to visit. Anyone that is going to Otakon, do tell me your experience while you're there, from either if you're doing all 3 days, the 29th to the 31st, or you're going on the specific days that these guests are going to be there. Do tell me on how the event went and what they were discussing, especially with Yoshiro Watanabe and him discussing Trigon Stampede, which is going to be coming out January 2023. So that's basically all the news that came out from Wednesday, July 13th to yesterday. I did check for today, July 17th, but there was no really news that stood out to me so far. Then again, it's early in the afternoon, so who knows. But guys, do tell me on how you felt about these articles. Which one stood out to you the most? Was it the live action Yu Yu Hakusho series, or Otakon 2022 guest list? What about the new Urusei Yatsura, or the One Piece and Conan collaboration that's going to happen starting next week, or the things that you heard about Bandai or Nintendo? Please do tell me in the comment section. Again, if you guys find any interesting articles, any interesting news over the week or such, please do tell me, and I'll gladly address it in the next video. The next video should be out, I believe, probably Wednesday. So twice a week. I'll do Wednesdays and Sundays unless stated otherwise. And I'm Kimmy-chan of Anime Legends. The links are in the description box. You guys go check that out. And I will see you guys later. Bye! With